Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. This is a message for Pisces for the week of July 16th to July 22nd. And I have no clue what happened. I just recorded my intro and then I literally went like this to start getting cards out, and it just stopped recording. So maybe I was supposed to shuffle a little more. Not sure. It just cut off for no reason. We'll get everything out and then we'll talk about it. What else is coming through for Pisces? Ooh, jeez. Can I get one more? Anything else for Pisces? Okay. Yeah, interesting. I'm just gonna call it like how I see it. Yeah, that's hilarious. I didn't say it fast enough. Some of you guys might be cuspers. Aries cuspers, or have strong Aries in your chart. But I'm kind of feeling like you're dealing with someone else. We'll clarify. But the first card that came out is a Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire. That can be Aries. This deck looks like Leo, specifically. She's got a big cat there. There's another big cat in the sky. But there's a lot of Aries energy showing. So it could be a cusper, could have Aries placements. I'm kind of feeling like this queen might not be you, but I want to clarify. Man or woman, very feisty, very strong individual, this one. Queen of Fire. We have great strength coming through with the Nine of Wands. This is typically like a final push energy, but see how defiant? That was the first thing I heard when these cards came out. Very defiant. She looks like this is like a do not test me, thou shall not pass kind of energy. With this one, he is bandaged, his arm's in a sling, but he's still putting up a fight. So it's great strength. We have harmonious change with the Fool on the bottom. There's a Hermit underneath that, your opposite sign. Harmonious change in this deck is good. It's more of like a balance to a Pentacles energy, and this is a new beginning or venture. Aries energy, that Aries energy, it's a new beginning here. Very valiant. But then we have an Emperor. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, Seven of Swords, unstable effort, ruin, 10 of Swords dropping down to a 1. That's a painful situation, ending. That's coming full circle, a refresher with that Fool energy. We have a King to the Queen of Wands. Oh, just above that we had a Princess of Cups. We have a Queen out here as well. A King to the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, very stable. It says material gain. It's a card of abundance and comfort. But then we have an Emperor with a 10 of Pentacles. A 10 of Pentacles with an Emperor looks like that's a boss. That's a patriarchal head of the household type. Very large and in charge kind of energy. Not the friendliest Emperor. Very stern. That could be a father figure for sure, or like I said, a boss. And the 10 of Pentacles is like a home or a business. More Aries. Both Aries majors came through. King and Queen of Wands. Some of you definitely have Aries in your chart, or are dealing with someone that does. And then Queen of Cups, your court card, so I'm assuming this is you. I'm curious as to whether this queen is you in a fiery stance, dealing with this Emperor. It kind of looks that way. The fact that we have harmonious change in this deck, I do like it. It is like very balanced to a Pentacles. So Queen of Cups, that's your court card. The Queen of Emotion and Intuition. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. This could also be about you guys stepping into an Emperor type role, particularly like at work, within your company. Tell me about this Queen of Wands for Pisces, please. She fierce. If this is not you, I'd imagine you're having a hard time with this person. Do 2 more shuffles. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please, for Pisces. Pisces to confirm the High Priestess. It might be you. Tell me about, what did I just say? Page of Swords. Seeing something. Very discerning energy coming off of this Queen. Kind of secretive as well. There's your major there, so I'm guessing that this Queen is you, and this Emperor is probably another person, or this is about stepping up into an Emperor type of role. This is a very kind of guarded, like every single one of these cards, I know I have to still fix my lighting and stuff. She is looking down, like the look on her face is like that try me look. She's doing the same thing, keeping tabs in that book, and this one's like try me. Yeah, definitely, but this is like standing in a very strong stance. And then we have a Page of Swords. Interesting, with the Star and Justice. Justice, interesting. There's some loss underneath here attached to this Emperor. Could have been with the 10 of Pentacles, somebody that... This can be an apology too. There's a 10 of Pentacles there with that King of Wands. Queen to the King of Wands. This is looking like a family vibration, a household. Could be a father figure as well. There's some loss here. Somebody may be owed an apology here. And this Queen is like really like, kind of back off. Attached to that 10 of Pentacles, we have the card of like reciprocation, giving and receiving. But the Emperor is very much in control here. There's some loss, grief, sadness of some kind attached to this Emperor within this business or home vibration. And with that, we had balancing the scales, justice. This is the card of doing battle. It's a combative card, but it can also be like ego, like somebody using their words to get what they want or gain the upper hand here. I did find it interesting that we have the Star. This is a card of optimism, major for Aquarius. That's maintaining hope. And then we had a Knight of Cups, which can be an apology. Could be an offer as well from this Emperor. Page of Swords. This Queen of Wands, High Priestess, is very, very discerning against this Emperor. Or this position. If this is a business opportunity, it's like I don't know about that. Using your gut instinct, something is not sitting right with this. But if this is an Emperor coming and addressing this Queen / Priestess, they are very on guard. They are like, you watch what you say. I am taking note of everything. This is the card of spying or looking or watching. They have their eyes on this Emperor. Coming out as a High Priestess to an Emperor, they are definitely on equal standing. One could even say that the High Priestess is a notch above the Emperor because they're in tune with their intuition. This Queen is like, yeah, really watch what you say here. to this Emperor. So let's look a little bit more at this High Priestess Queen. This Emperor may have done some damage in the past. Again, if they're like apologizing to this Queen, she is taking note. She is paying attention to every little thing that is being said. And if something feels even slightly off or feigned or forced about it, she's like ready to like fire back. Man or woman, it's just the cards are coming out to indicate this fierceness, and it would also be whoever's on the receiving end of this opportunity or communication from this Emperor. Anything else about the High Priestess, Queen of Wands? Strength. Strong. Maintaining strength. There could be a strong face that this Queen is putting on too, because it's like so very clearly discerning, but there's emotion behind that. We'll get to that in a minute. This Queen of Cups to confirm might be holding a lot of emotion back. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, High Priestess, please, for Pisces. Queen of Wands, High Priestess. King of Swords, ready to cut. Yeah, death. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. This Queen, there's that Two of Pentacles again, harmonious change. This Queen is getting ready to drop whatever the situation means to them. Like, I'm wounded, I'm battle. Don't test me, don't come a step further, I will defend. And then all these people, this is a card of like mental unrest, like extreme anxiety. That could have something to do with those still waters run deep going on behind the scenes for this priestess. But it also is a card of like that person is zenning out there. And these people around them are the ones that are upset. And with the Five of Swords that we saw earlier, that is a card of consequences for your words and actions. This Queen is kind of rising above. Might not be doing it in a particularly friendly way. She is not, he or she, because now we're coming out with King of Swords, is striking me as like King of Swords, very intelligent, smart, witty, but can be ruthless. The King of Swords is very exacting and rational, ready to cut with that sword, and can speak their mind very clearly, very convincingly, sharply. It's a sharp character. And taking control with that communication, like that back off energy, right? And again, very discerning king. This king, High Priestess, is looking at everything that is being said, observing every little nuance. They will pounce. If this Emperor misspeaks or if something is off about this situation, they're going to see it with their discernment and speak on it. And this Emperor does have loss attached to them. That could be this Emperor as this Queen kind of rises up out of the emote. But that's also speaking to me about the face that the discerning, courageous, strong face that the Queen, Priestess, King is putting on. This might be what's happening for them in the foreground. It's kind of speaking to a lot. And then that harmonious change, King of Wands, King to the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there can be communication here too. The card of communication attached to this King of Wands. Definitely could be a father figure. We have the Six of Cups, which relates to childhood as well. So let's look at now this Queen of Cups energy. 14 minutes. Do we want to look at strength? I feel like if I clarify this, it might get into a little bit about what this Emperor did or why this seems so shady, and that's why they're bandaged and hurt. And then this, to me, feels like the current emotions going on beneath the surface for this queen. Maybe I'll pull just one for strength. But to me, it also feels like the face that they're putting on in light of this, the Devil, the Tower, heartbreak. There's the Fool, again, with an Empress now to the Emperor, heartbreak. And then death and ending of some kind. There is a walking away energy. Somebody could have left a situation and they're coming back on the scene. This is a heartbroken Empress, but she is an Empress no less. All four queens, we see that here. Yeah, that hurt that we were talking about. But there is death too. What I was saying about somebody is done and they're kind of releasing what this means to them. Even if they're not there emotionally, yet they're making steps to do that. We have the Devil, major for Capricorn. The Devil, the Tower, victory, victorious energy on the bottom. Someone's making a decision here. Yeah. Remember I was saying that kind of to me feels like this could also be very rigid though. I'm just saying. With the attachment here. There's healing coming through. There's that Two of Pentacles on the bottom. It's feeling very rigid. This can be talking about what, you know, the reason that this warrior is all bandaged up for sure. It can speak to toxicity. I want to maybe just pull one for the Devil. It can also be attachment as well. Why the Devil with strength? Why the Devil with strength for Pisces? That's a lot. Ten of Swords. Yeah. Two of Pentacles here at play with this King of Wands. Definitely can be a relationship for some of you. We have the King of the Two of Cups. Two of Cups with the Knight of Wands. That can be a player type energy. Just saying, they flit around. With Two of Cups, that's all about relationships. The Devil does speak to that. It can also speak to temptation. This person could have been very again, that player type, flitting from cup to cup, you know what I mean? Very tempted. It is also, I think, because on some level, I don't believe that this Empress, High Priestess, has let go of the emotions for this. With the great strength behind that, there is still some form of attachment here, or temptation to still be involved with this situation that they're liberating themselves from. There's a few ways that that looks. And this is all in the name of, with that 9 to the 10 of Swords, that 10 of Swords we saw earlier, the 9 of Swords, that she's liberating and zenning herself up, the 9 of Wands reaching the end, the 10 of Swords. This is like overcoming this Devil energy. Triumph, victory, self-worth too, very valiant energy with all these very discerning cards that are coming out here. Wow. Talk about back off. Right? Not moving. That's a stalemate energy. This is change. That's that change that we were talking about. This queen wants something harmonious. And that is that, like, very discerning. Like, if any one of these falters, that one has the upper ground here. Not wanting to give up the upper ground. And then that Two of Cups. Looking at this. This is the card of looking and spying even, right? Like I said, with this soul contract or relationship. Or how someone moves within soul contracts. So let's look at now the Queen of Cups. Tell me about this queen, please. She's learning how to be okay. Yeah, that pain that I was talking about. Mending, healing a broken heart here. For most of you, this is looking like a love relationship. That's heartbreak. There's that back off, one last push, don't try me energy. We do have a Hierophant now to the High Priestess, Empress, a truth bomb between the two of you. It's funny, in this deck, you guys are coming out as Empress, High Priestess. There's a Hierophant and an Emperor here. But now also coming through as the High Priest. This is truth between these two. And death. There's that Knight of Wands again on the bottom. I'm not going to get too into that. Death is an ending, but it's also a transformation. This I'm kind of seeing, this is like a final push energy. I'm kind of seeing this as like two things. It's like, yes, the Tower can be what caused this hurt and put this King of Swords, High Priestess into this back off state. It can also be when this Emperor comes around with this apology or what have you. It's kind of the pushback from the Queen, like, don't test me kind of energy. That's going to be the pushback, the cutting of the sword from the King of Swords. Because that energy is kind of pent up. It's almost explosive. Especially if this Emperor is coming around before this healing is done, because this Queen is learning how to be okay and get over this. Right? Anything else about the Queen of Cups? That's a broken heart. I'm sorry, you guys. Justice. Leaving them in the cold. This Queen will not be giving any. Again, I'm really getting that they won't be giving any. They won't be budging an inch with this King. They are going to be very curt about it and looking for any, like, fault in what they're saying. They're gonna come like at them. But justice, without harmonious change, that's speaking to balancing the scales. Justice, the sword of truth will come swinging down for this Emperor for sure. If he approaches this Queen, she's just waiting for the moment to bring that Tower. But again, it might be ill-timed with that the healing of this heart, but this healing can come into place too with, we have this King of Swords, Libra energy. By speaking on this, that might provide some closure and healing, cutting this away, balancing things out. But this Queen probably wants justice for what happened as well. Yeah. There's that King of Wands now. This is a card of holding back. They might be hurt as well. There was some loss on the bottom attached to this Emperor. I think that they are hurt as well seeing this, but they're kind of holding it back. Of course, if they're coming to make amends or issue an apology, they're going to express that. And when this lets go, it's like bursting forward as well. Yeah. See if I'll get one more card just to end the reading. For Pisces, can we get one more card? Okay. It's kind of a mess. Yes, Queen's really struggling with this. Here's a walking away energy that could be past or present. If this is an opportunity to step into an Emperor type role, they're definitely not taking that opportunity here. This looks like a relationship for most of you. This could be the Emperor had walked away, but it's also the Queen, like, Does my ass look good as I walk away? Kind of energy. Yeah, searching again. We had that harmonious change. Searching for something more harmonious. There's a lot of hurt here. And this is like a good, like they're celebrating. That is literally 4 strong pillars building a foundation for this future. And a solid offer. That's what this queen is looking for. And that's the Fool. That's like moving on energy. That Fool that we saw, a new beginning, right? Making a clean break for it. It's attached to this Fool energy, and it has to do with walking away from this situation, cutting ties from it, especially if this Emperor tries to suck this queen back in. Yeah. This is like wrestling with the devil. There's still devil energy here, not seeing the truth of something for what it is. Could be obsessing over it too, a little bit. But I mean, this queen is still very heartbroken, so understandable on some level. This is optimism though, and hope and healing. And that's a card of focus and like really wrestling with what you're putting your focus onto. I would say some of these queens might be a little bit obsessing about the situation. And for those that are obsessing in that devil energy, the Emperor may not be coming back in. That's just what the queen wants. And the queen needs to shift focus on this situation, see the truth of it and let it go and liberate herself. For a lot of you though, it looks like an actual person. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, like coming in and speaking with you or having a tower moment with you. But I'm gonna leave it at that, Pisces. I wish you all the best. Till next time, take care.